Do the words stress, irritation, frustration ring a bell at all? Well, they should, because we go through life feeling all of those things. It's time to declutter. But my house is clean, Tish. It's clean. It's good. All is right with the world. Listen, I am OCD when it comes to cleaning. Doesn't matter. I'm not talking about decluttering your home. Not yet, anyway. I'm talking about decluttering your mind. That's a big thing. Just think about it. There's so much that goes on throughout our day. You wake up in the morning, you got to get kids ready, maybe. If you're single and don't have children, you got to get yourself ready. That's enough within itself, right? You have to drive to work. There's a lot of decisions you have to make even doing that you don't think about. You get to work. You have to put in an 8-hour day. Some of us put in 12-hour days. You get all this stuff done. You got to come home. Then you have to cook, clean, laundry, make sure everybody's good for the next day. And then hopefully you get to bed at a decent hour so that you can go to sleep and reboot yourself. If you don't go to bed at a decent hour, you're only getting 3.5, 4 hours of sleep, and you got to do it all over again the next day. You see the need for declutter? If you don't, or if you do, go ahead and hit that like button so we can move on with this video, because that's what we need you to do. Hit the like button. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's your girl, Letitia Nicole, with Keys to Success Consulting. Let's get rolling. One of the main ways to declutter your mind is to write things down. I know how that is. It's difficult for me when it comes to writing things down. I will write it on a post-it and then misplace the post-it. Writing things down helps keep your head clear of the things that you need to do or remember. You no longer have to remember if you write it down. I know that's a lost art because we don't write things down. Me personally, I will buy a physical planner and never use it. So the alternative to writing it down, put it in your phone. If you have an iPhone, you can put notes in your phone. You can put reminders in your phone. And then you can also put things that you need to put on your calendar, important dates, important appointments in your calendar. And then it will remind you whenever you decide that you want it to remind you of these things. Daily, the day before, 2 days before. Listen, become the person who writes things down, okay, maybe puts it in their phone, so that you can free your mind of all the things that you don't necessarily need to remember or you need to know. Number 2, identify the essentials. Oh my goodness, that is so important. Please identify what is important. Because if you don't prioritize things, then nothing is a priority. So what's essential on your to-do list for today? If you don't have clean underwear, go ahead, wash those clothes. Yes, please do that. What's more important for you to handle right now? The fact that your brake light's on in your vehicle and you need to get your brakes looked at? Or that you need to get the paper done that's not due for another 3 weeks. Get your brakes done, sis. Listen, get your brakes done. And now that you have identified what is essential in your life, you can eliminate the things that are not. Yes, I did say eliminate. I didn't say hold off for next year, hold off for 3-4 years from now. I said eliminate. If it's not essential to your well-being, if it's not essential to your progress, let it go. Let that go. Because it's not important. And reality of it is that you may never even really get there. You may not get to that. A very, very important step in decluttering your mind is sleeping. Going to sleep physiologically is like rebooting your computer or restarting your cell phone. Your cell phone gets sluggish, your computer gets sluggish, it needs rebooted. Well, that's what your brain does when you're sleeping. It filters out the nonsense from the day. It categorizes things that are important, puts them in your long-term memory versus short-term memory. It allows your brain to reboot itself so that you can be more functional and efficient at what you're doing from here on out. Sleep is so important. Listen, me and sleep have a great relationship. Your girl can go to sleep anytime, any place, anywhere. I don't. But I can. If I lay it down, your girl's done. I'm out. I'm asleep. I need like at least 7 hours of sleep a day. That's just because I love to sleep. Does it happen all the time? Not necessarily. But sleep is so important to revitalizing your brain so that you can be sharp and on point. Listen, it is so important. Oh, declutter. Take a walk. Go ahead, take that walk. Well, it's kind of cold outside these days, but especially in the northern hemisphere, North America, it's kind of cold. It clears your mind. It helps to refresh. You see the environment. You'll begin to filter out things that aren't necessary. You begin to think your way through some things. Yes, God. You will think your way through some problems when you take a walk. Walking will definitely help you clear your mind. I know you've heard somebody say that before. I'm going to go take a walk, clear my mind because you get on my nerves. I'm about to knock you out. And then by the time they come back, they're all happy, right? They ain't going to knock you out now. Another way to declutter is by watching less TV. But I don't watch TV. I watch Netflix. Sweetie, that's TV. I don't care if it's on your computer, if it's on your phone. It's TV. If you're like me, television doesn't necessarily relax me. It doesn't calm me down because I watch stuff that makes you think. I watch things that are very thrilling. It's not relaxing, okay? So in order for me to declutter and wind down, TV is not the thing, okay? If you're like me, watch less television. Another very important step in decluttering your mind is to let it go. Click that like button, but let it go. Stop holding on to things like it's the end of the world. Yes, he or she may have done you dirty, but let it go. Because I promise you, they are off living their life. Life is great. Life is fantastic. It's fun. They are not thinking about you. So let it go. There's no reason to hold on to things that no longer serve you. Please don't do that. If it doesn't serve you, let it go. If you want peace that surpasses all understanding, let it go. Let it go. Yes. Let it go. And with that, it's your girl, Letitia Nicole with Keys to Success Consulting. And we're here to educate, motivate, and encourage you to do what you need to do to transform your life. If there's no transformation, you'll be stuck right where you've always been. So declutter your mind so that you don't stay stuck. Got it? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time on Keys to Success Consulting.